see if I could reel in our members. I know that they're used to the 6:30 time. But we did make it known that we will be fellowshipping from 6:15, but
right.
you know, maybe it's just habit. So
I see a club service director just arrived.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Hey, afternoon, evening.
Good afternoon.
All right, so we're gonna get started with the icebreaker. Pardon me for being late. I'm essential, so just reaching on from work. All right. So I don't know what you guys think so far, but what we want to do is just get an introduction from everyone, and then also I had another question that I wanted you guys to answer as well. Have it written down. Just give me 1 second. So you're gonna introduce yourself. Tell us what country you're from. The Rotaract Club as well. And then if there's one place that you can travel after COVID-19, where would it be and why? So I will go first. My name is Savard Thompson. I am from the Rotaract Club of East Nassau. I am the club service director there, along with a few other things. But if there's one place that I can go after COVID-19, Las Vegas. And why? Because I want a body. All right, so anyone can go next.
Okay, me? I guess I'll go. Hi, everyone. I'm Kiana from Barbados. As you can see, I'm from the Rotaract Club of Barbados, and I really wanted to go to Jamaica. I guess everything will work out.
I feel you. I feel you. Cheers.
Yeah.
All of us.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Sasha.
Hi.
Hey, Sasha.
Hi.
So, Sasha, we're introducing ourselves, letting us know which club you're from, and then if there's one place that you can go after COVID-19, where would it be and why?
Okay, so my name is Sasha Van. I'm from the Rotaract Club of East Nassau. And if I had to choose a place to go after this quarantine, it would probably be to go to Hawaii. Just because I just need relaxation. I want to explore, and I don't know, it's kind of weird, but I always just wanted to wear those skirts, like what you see in the movies. But yeah, that's where I would go, to Hawaii.
All right, hi everyone. My name is Kareem French. I'm originally from Antigua, but I'm living in Barbados now. And if I have to go one place after the whole corona, it's definitely to be back home with my family. So yeah, that's me.
Awesome. Anyone else?
All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Kavita Singh. I'm from Barbados, from the Rotaract Club of Barbados. And one place I'd want to go when this is all done is Florida, because I want to go to Orlando and go to Diagon Alley, because I have not been on any of the rides, the Harry Potter rides, and I need to do that.
Okay. Any other takers?
All right, I'll go next. So I'm Brianne Gibson from the Rotaract Club of East Nassau. I guess once this is over, honestly, I'd like to go anywhere. If a plane go in, I'm there.
Good night, everyone. My name is Shanice Davis, and I'm from the Rotaract Club of Barbados. I don't think I want to go anywhere, though. I think I just want to stay here and maybe go to the beach.
Oh,
fair.
Sweet.
All right, so I'm Tremaine. I'm from the Rotaract Club of Barbados. As soon as this is over, I'd like to go to China. No questions, guys. Moving on with life. Don't look at me like that, Sharita. Don't.
You gotta be kidding.
What?
Have to be.
Hi, good night, everyone. This is Jolie. So you can't see me, but you can hear me, right? So I'm from Barbados, and I'm from the Rotaract Club of Barbados. And if I had to go anywhere after COVID is finished, I would go to Scotland because I love Scotland and I want to go back.
Nice. Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Mario Boyce. I am from the Rotaract Club of Barbados. And if I could go anywhere once COVID is finished, I possibly would like to go to the UAE.
I hope I get a travel buddy to China, guys.
You finished with Mario?
Yeah, no.
Oh, well, all right. My name is Kikana Goddard. I'm from the Rotaract Club of Barbados, and I actually want to go to the same place as Mario, like you can see, because I'm my headpiece. Yeah, so. Yeah. Nice.
I was about to ask what you were wearing.
My barber don't open back as yet, so yeah.
Your barber should have.
Any other takers?
Yep. So hi everyone. Again, it's Lynn. Ideally, I would want to go to Greece, but that may be a bit too risky. So I think I would just settle for one of our out islands that was not affected by COVID-19, just to minimize the risk of contracting it.
Hi everyone, I'm Danielle Donwa. I'm from the Rotaract Club of Barbados, and I just wanted to chime in on Lynn's comments. Greece is always worth it, but if I were to go anywhere, I would want to go to Jamaica.
Interesting. Any other takers?
Right. I am Fatsiu Badamashi. I'm originally from Ghana. And when this is over, I would like to go back home simply because I haven't been there in a minute.
Cool.
Hey everyone, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
I'm Keisha Springer. I'm from the Rotaract Club of Barbados, and I would really like to do a Caribbean cruise. Currently, I'm supposed to be on the cruise. I would be in St. Martin today. I'm very disappointed, so that's where I'm going as soon as COVID is over.
All right, so any more takers before we get the meeting started? No more takers?
Oh, yes. Hi. My name is Oliver Holder from the Rotaract Club of Barbados. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Right. In terms of travel, where would I want to go? Probably just Miami, just to get out and see what's really going on outside of Barbados, not too far.
All right, that's cool. So any more takers before we get started?
Hey, good night, everyone. I'm Akin Spencer from the Rotaract Club of Barbados, currently the club service director. And I would also want to go to Jamaica after the COVID-19 allows us to.
So that means that we were all excited to go to conference then, because everyone seems hyped to get to Jamaica.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that question. Were you guys coming to conference?
No, I just really love Jamaica.
Yeah,
me too.
I'm just fascinated by Jamaica. Yeah.
Yep, I wanted
Yeah.
to go to Jamaica just for conference. So.
Interesting. I wanted to go for carnival. Well, I was going for carnival and I was going back for conference. That's how much I love it.
Yeah, so Jamaica is a very nice place. If you haven't been, you should plan to go.
Agreed. And I expect to put on 30 pounds when you go to.
No, I don't need that anymore. All right, so I hope you guys got to know your fellow Rotaractors a bit better and where they're excited to go after COVID-19. And hopefully we could get a traveling partner for Tremaine so that he can go to China. All right. So on that note, I'm going to turn it over.
Can't hear you, Kavita, if you're talking.
Oh, I just realized that. I thought it was off. Sorry. It is now 6:35, and I'd like to call the meeting to order. And it's our custom, we'll recite the four-way test together. So if everyone can just unmute their mic. And after three.
Failing already.
Yeah. 2, 3. Of the things we think
say or do. True. Is it fair to all concerned?
Build goodwill, and better friendship.
Friendship.
To be beneficial to all
concerned.
Beneficial to all concerned.
As we echo.
Okay. Now hand over to International Service Director Brianne for the welcome and meeting overview.
All right, good evening, everyone. So for those persons that were here we had our fellowship starting. So I'd just like to welcome you to our culture night. So Rotaract Club of East Nassau and Rotaract Club of Barbados culture night. So we're gonna start off with our culture exchange where the Bahamas is gonna go first, and we are going to have Julio Roberts, Deontay Hannah, and Sasha Bain that will be speaking a little bit about our Bahamian culture. And then we are going to have Shanice Davis, Kikana Goddard, and Zakia Gard speak about Bayesian culture. Then we're going to have announcements, a group photo, and then finally our vote of thanks and adjournment. So let's get started with Bahamas. Let's go to the Bahamas. Julio, you ready? You on?
Okay. Anybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Beautiful. So welcome everybody, for folks from Barbados, and of course my good friends here in the Bahamas. So I was instructed to talk about a cultural event here in the Bahamas, which is known as Junkanoo. Junkanoo actually dates back, from record's sake, they say Junkanoo dates back to the 1600s and 1700s. And Junkanoo was pretty much a celebration which was done by slaves. Slaves had in the West Indies 3 days off for the year. That would have been Christmas Day, December 25th, holiday which we know as Boxing Day, which is December 26th, and then New Year's Day. Those were days where slaves were able to celebrate. Now, for some origins of Junkanoo, many different origins, many different stories. One story in particular, it was a guy, but they called him John Canoe. He was known to be an African chief. He was born around 1720s. He actually was known to outwit or outsmarted the Dutch and the English, and actually took control of a at that time, and he's actually known to be kind of like a local hero, especially in the West Indies, and I pretty much celebrates him. Another thing, Junkanoo, another story or variation says that there was this West Indian slave. He demanded to celebrate with his peers, and Junkanoo pretty much commemorates that spirit of celebration and pretty much emancipation. Junkanoo is also known to be celebrated in islands like Jamaica. Uh, Bermuda had their form of Junkanoo as well. Belize and Junkanoo was also even celebrated at one point in time in the Carolinas in the United States. To speak about the progression of Junkanoo, initially Junkanooers, they wore face masks. They kind of had like animal skins and whatnot as costumes. I kind of have an image here. If this will kind of focus for the old school picture of Junkanoo in the very, very early 1900s. That's pretty much what it looked like. Instruments would have been like bones, sticks, goatskin drums, horns, bells, and that was like the original form of Junkanoo in the very early stages. Now we get to like the late 1900s. The introduction of brass was introduced. So you had like trumpet players, trombone players, etc., and that's pretty much where the melody comes from Junkanoo, along with all of the bells, goatskin drums, etc. Junkanoo today is more so now a competition. Group participation is the main form of Junkanoo today, and these major groups, I'm a Saxon, that's one of the major groups, and there's another group known as the Valley Boys, and there's many other groups. All of these guys could participate in this parade, and they'll compete against each other for prize money and other grand prizes and special competitions within this Junkanoo parade. Lastly, to kind of wrap it all up, talking about preserving the culture of Junkanoo, we have a Junkanoo Resource Center and a museum here in the city. Folks all around the world can kind of learn about the history of Junkanoo and its culture, especially here in the islands of the Bahamas. The Junkanoo parades are also held on different islands of the Bahamas as well. If you know, the Bahamas is about 700 islands and keys. So other islands also have their own Junkanoo parades there as well. Also, there's something known as Junior Junkanoo. And Junior Junkanoo is a chance for high schoolers to make their own costumes and their own drums, etc. And they have a chance to pretty much compete against each other as well. And this is a way that we kind of instill this Junkanoo culture for the youths here in our society. So let me see if I can find just one other picture. If I can kind of get focused here, if this works for me. This is Junkanoo pretty much today. My Barbados folks may say, well, I look like Carnival, but this is around about 200-300 years before Carnival was even thought about. Well, I guess Carnival is like a deviation from Junkanoo. And then lastly, before I finish, this was me in Junkanoo, participating in a parade as well. I think our theme was the Mayans, and I'm a Saxon. I see something in there in the chat about Valley Boys. We don't talk about the Valley Boys, not on this side here. So thank you guys so much for the chance to present. And Mr. and Miss Speaker, I'd like to turn it over.
Thank you so much for that, Julio. That was awesome. Learned a lot, actually. Next is Rotaractor Don Tingahanna.
Hello. Can you guys see me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yep. Okay, you can see me? Okay, perfect. I can't see me. Okay. So my name is Deante, and I will be presenting. My name is Deante, and I'll be presenting on the Conch Salad. So I'll be doing a little visual for you guys so you can see how to make Conch Salad. It's definitely something very, very Bahamian, something you'll never find anywhere in the world. So obviously the first thing you're going to need for the conch salad is the, come on guys, say it with me.
Conch.
Conch. Perfect. And it's pronounced conch, not conch. So just so everyone gets a little, little history on that. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is can you guys see me cutting it? Maybe I need to, sorry.
Yeah, no, you can tilt it.
You can see it? Okay, perfect. So now imagine standing on a dock. You're just standing there waiting and you see the conch salad man cutting up the conch and you're trying to figure out, where did this come from? Well, back in the day, way, way, way back, our ancestors ate conch, lots and lots of conch because it's indigenous to the Bahamas. So they decided to make it into a salad. Like I said, the first thing you'll need is the conch and you want to chop it up real small, real small. The next thing you'll need, of course, is the vegetables. Now, for everything I've already pre-cut because, I have 5 minutes and that's not a lot of time. And normally everyone know when you go to the conch salad man, you'll be out there all day waiting on a good hot day. So, okay, sorry. So I'm reading from a computer at the same time, so please excuse me. I just want to let you guys know that the conch salad is a mix of citrusy, sweet, depending on what kind of conch salad you get. If you like yourself a tropical salad, which is also a mix of mangoes, pineapples, cucumbers, a little of everything. You have to have your tomatoes, of course. I'll put the conch inside our bowl. Okay. We have our conch. I make a mini conch salad. Then you'll have your, can you see it? Can everyone see? Our tomatoes. Okay, thank you. We love our tomatoes. Okay. Now, dating back to the inhabitants of the Bahamas, the eating and art form of making conch salad has been passed on from generation to generation. Our sweet pepper. And though there are many dishes that can claim conch as the star of the dish, there's none like the conch salad, because guess what? Like in many other dishes in the Bahamas, we eat the conch. Sorry, I'm just throwing everything in so you guys can see, because it's going to take a while for me to chop everything up. But in the in the Bahamas, we eat conch. We can have it scorched. You can have it cooked, as in we do it scorched. You can fry it. Guys, I'm a little nervous, so please bear with me. And
you're doing great.
Sorry?
You're doing a great job.
Thank you. Conch is a chewy texture similar to calamari. And I don't know if you've ever heard of ceviche. It's very common in Latin America. It's similar to that, except for the whitefish and the shrimp, we use the conch. Although, like I said, it's found throughout the Bahamas, there's nothing like it because we eat it raw and it's actually live when we still eat it. I know you've seen pictures probably all over the world of the people inside the boats eating the conch and in the middle of the ocean eating the conch because it's so popular. People come from all over the world to have it. Now, the most popular places in the Bahamas to eat the conch salad is either in Gambia or Arawaki. My favorite, of course, is Gambia because I love me a good tropical salad with some mangoes and some pineapples. Now, if you ask anywhere around the Bahamas, what's your favorite conch salad person? You'll always have a different person, and everyone always rowing about who have the best conch salad. And everyone cousin always have the best conch salad. I probably have the best conch salad, and it's my first time making conch salad, guys. But I know y'all will appreciate this. Okay. Now, the tropical salad is a newcomer in the Bahamas, which is the one that includes the mango, the pineapples, the apples. It was originally started in Grand Bahama by a conch salad maker. He started making it with apples, and then it caught on all over the Bahamas and became very famous and very popular. Now, Now, everyone knows when you eat a conch salad, you have to eat it with a nice cold calic. That's also a staple in the Bahamas, which is a bear in the Bahamas, calic. If you guys don't know what it is, go look it up. There's nothing like it. Now I'm done cutting up all my vegetables and all my conch. What I'm going to do is mix it up. Of course, you have to add your oranges for a little citrus. And this is affectionately known as the conch salad juice. A little bit of salt. Okay. So now we'll mix it up. We'll throw it inside the cup. And there you go. You got yourself a nice conch salad. So thank you everybody for paying attention. And thank you for, you know, being there for me. I was a little nervous, but I hope you guys find out more about the conch salad.
If I didn't just eat, I would have been hungry.
Huh?
If I didn't just eat, I would have been hungry.
I think we're all a little hungry after that. That looks so good.
Thank you.
All right, anybody has any questions before we move on?
I just want to know when they can collect some. That's it.
What was your question?
I want to know when I can pick up the conch salad. That's it.
Don't worry. I love conch salad for everyone.
Deontay.
Hi.
So I know you mentioned earlier that we prepare conch in several different ways. We fry it. Can you give us the names and ways conch, other ways conch is prepared?
You can do scorched conch. They also have grilled conch. You could also do cracked conch. I'm not a big fan of cracked conch, but I know that's a very unpopular opinion. You could do so many things with conch. It's so versatile.
Nice. Well, thank you so much again, Deontay.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
And moving along to the Bahamian musical segment, Rotaractor Sasha Bean.
So hi everyone. So my presentation will be mainly on rake and scrape. Okay, so the Bahamas has 3 indigenous forms of music: gombe, Junkanoo, as Julio mentioned earlier, and rake and scrape. And Julio, that was a great presentation, by the way. And Deontay. So, like you're welcome. So, like I said, my name is Sasha, and I'll be speaking to you today on the musical genre, rake and scrape. So, after all these years, it's still unclear as to the origin of rake and scrape. Can anyone tell me what is the main instrument used in rake and scrape music?
A saw.
Saw.
Man, you all got this.
Yeah, the saw.
Okay, so yes, the originality of this music is the saw. Yes, the carpenter's hand saw. So the other instruments that produce rake and scrape music include a goatskin drum, the triangle, the accordion, and a guitar. So I'm just gonna give you a brief history on where rake and scrape came about. So between the 1920s and the 1940s, the musical genre was brought to Bahamian territory by Turks and Caicos immigrants. These people from the Turks and Caicos Islands, they settled in Cat Island. So for all of you guys who don't know, that's one of our lovely islands of the Bahamas. And they settled with a rip saw. So basically, this is why rake and scrape music today is almost identical to the ripsaw music of Turks and Caicos Islands. So both music involves a hand saw. That's why they're similar. Okay, so moving right along, rake and scrape music is claimed to have their roots from Cat Island, but according to a top Bahamian entertainer by the name of Franklin Ellis, he witnessed this style in other islands as well. So specifically, he said Abaco, where rake and scrape was simply called the African music. So, however, there wasn't no precise explanation as to the origin of rake and scrape. So traditionally, rake and scrape music is used to accompany the Bahamian quadrille and the heel and toe polka dance. If I wasn't so luggy right now after all the quarantine junk food, I might have considered trying to do the heel and polka dance, but it's not happening tonight. I'm sorry.
No, we need it. We need it.
Demonstration.
We need it.
maybe later after I'll try, maybe. So today, Cat Island is the only place where Bahamian rake and scrape is celebrated by an annual festival. This annual festival usually takes place around the first weekend in June at a rake and scrape park in Arthurstown and is the signature event of Cat Island. This festival usually consists of artists and groups performing to keep rake and scrape alive in the Bahamas. So I'm just gonna give you an example of some famous groups and artists of this musical genre. So they are the Lassie Doughboys, KB, Stalit, and Ronnie Butler, who is now deceased, by the way. So I do have a sample of one of the Lassie Doughboys, their song Rake and Scrape Mama. So I don't know, I'm gonna play it to see if you guys could hear it. Okay, listen carefully now. Listen to the music in the background. Okay, so basically, I don't know, could everybody hear that, the sample?
Yes.
Yeah, we could.
Yes, it was clear.
It was clear.
Okay, so if you guys listen carefully, you can hear the goatskin drum, you can hear the carpenter's handsaw, and the guitar for sure. So basically, to conclude, rake and scrape music is still enjoyable in the Bahamas today, although its popularity has been declining in recent years. It is still an important part of the Bahamas musical heritage. And you know what? After all these years, a few Bahamian artists are still trying to keep the tradition alive. So we appreciate them. And that ends my presentation. It was short and sweet, but I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, good job. Good job.
Yeah, good job. Great job. We still waiting on the dance though.
What they call it, the chicken dance?
Polka dance.
Yeah.
Show us some heel and toe.
I'll try. I think it goes something like.
Oh yeah, you can do better than that.
Try.
That's it.
So Sasha, since rake and scrape is no longer that popular in the Bahamas, where are some places that we can go to hear authentic rake and scrape music in the Bahamas?
Well, like I said, most people, they go to that festival in Cat Island. I find that they said through research, it's claimed that rake and scrape music is still prevalent in the other outer islands, the smaller islands. But I know that Cat Island is the place to be, and it usually takes place between June 2nd and 3rd. So it's around Labor Day. And so, yeah, if you want to hear some good down-home rake and scrape music, that's usually where they bring the legends and they give good quality Bahamian entertainment, that old school rake and scrape style.
Awesome.
Does that answer your question?
Good job.
It does, just in case any Bajans were wondering. So when you come to visit, please schedule it around that time during the festival.
Yes, around June 2nd and 3rd. Every year. And the festival has been around for 19 years. I think last year was the 19th one. So, yeah. It's been around for a while.
So we'll listen to that while enjoying our conch salad. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
exactly. They go hand in hand.
And you can't forget the cold collect.
Your collect. Forget your collect.
I have that written. Alrighty, well, thank you so much. I think we really, really learned a lot, for sure. There's no quiz afterward, right, Kareem? We're on our way to Welcome to Barbados. Oh, All Aboard to Barbados. And we're starting out with a video presentation by director Shanice. Is we culture? Shanice, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so now that we have learned a little about you, it's time for you to learn about us. This little rock that we call BIM for short is flushed with history and culture. We invite you to view this short video sharing a bit about our food, places of interest, industries, sports, and more.
There's no sound.
Bit of our culture. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Did you know Barbados is 106 square miles? And it is the home of Mount Gay, the rum that invented rum. Barbados supplies 98% of the raw materials needed to create the polio vaccine. From inception, fish has always been important to the people of Barbados. From the Amerindians to the British settlers, their lost all across the area. As many Barbadians work in the fishing industry as fishermen, fish vendors, and even boat builders. There's even an entire festival dedicated to fishing in Barbados. It's called the Ocean Fish Festival and celebrates all aspects of fishing. You name it, it's celebrated. From cleaning and boning to frying and eating. Flaying fish is one of the main ingredients in our national dish and is only one of the popular catches. Others include marlin, kingfish, billfish, mahi-mahi, swordfish, and tuna. National Hero Square, formerly Trafalgar Square, is at the heart of Bridgetown. In the square is the Cenotaph War Memorial for those fallen Barbadians of World Wars I and II. Each year, a parade is held in their honor. Wreaths of poppies are laid at the base of the cenotaph on all sides. From the square, you can see the Parliament buildings erected between 1870 and 1874. Barbados' Parliament is the third oldest in the Commonwealth. Each year in November, the buildings are beautifully decorated to signify our independence. St. Anne's Garrison, or the Garrison as it is known to Barbadians, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. During the 18th and 19th centuries, it was the base for members of the British West India Regiment. In pouring rain on November 30th, 1966, we celebrated our independence with a parade on this very garrison. Each year since then, we continue the tradition. To celebrate our 50th anniversary of independence, a monument was erected. This monument was designed by local artist, Miss Taisha Carrington, who was 23 years of age at the time. Aside from parades and historic monuments, the garrison is used for horse racing, all manner of horse racing. From the smallest race that Barbados Turf Club puts on, to big events such as the Sandlane Go-Kart. Did you know that Sandlane Go-Kart is televised globally? It is one of the largest races in the world. Who knew that such a huge race could take place on such a small island? Really? I didn't know that. From the garrison, you can see part of Barbados' rich military history, St. Anne's Fort. At its peak, it was said to be the largest in all the British colonies. The fort was built in 1705. It still stands to this very day and is used as the headquarters for the Barbados Defense Force.
Thank you for that, Director Shanice. Everyone can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can hear you, Peter.
All righty. So now we're going on to Rotaractor Kikana for some Bayesian words and phrases.
Good night, everybody. Start from 1 to. What you got in there? All right. Number 1, catluck and dogluck. Because someone can get away with something doesn't mean someone else can too. 2, hard ears. You won't hear or you can feel. If you do not take heed to good advice, you will feel the negative effect of it. 3, cockroach ain't have no business at full fight. Stay out of people's arguments, whether they are wrong or right. Number 4, cheap things not good. Beware when things comes too easy. 5, daffalikia, that is what you get. Number 6, do for do. What goes wrong comes wrong. Number 7, plaster for every sore. Having an excuse for every situation. Number 8, when you ain't got horse vehicle, utilize whatever resource you have available. Number 9, every fool got his sense. Every person is good at something. Number 11, don't take a 6 for a 9. Try not to misjudge the true intention of a person. And number 14, kadir, an explanation showing empathy. And number 18, licorice, greedy. Y'all hear me?
Yeah. I actually see 2 more here, Kikana. I don't know if you wanna.
Oh, all of you or everyone were palats, Bergadon brats, to receive a hard hit followed by songs of a fall. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I know it's cockroach, and I know how you get cockroach.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Okay. You're welcome. Thank you.
Any questions where the phrases are concerned? Yeah, Brian? Oh. All righty. We'll move on to the song from the E. Zakia. Zakia, you
Good
ready?
night, everybody. Good
night.
So the song that I'm gonna sing tonight, it was written by one of Barbados' greatest artist from the past, Shirley Stewart. He's still alive. And he's known for singing and arranging some of the best spooge hits. And spooge is a type of genre, a popular and very well loved genre in Barbados. It's a mixture of Latin, jazz, and calypso music. So, with that being said, I hope that everybody enjoys the song. Everyone can hear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
I'll walk away from love once more. I do it every time. I'll pack my bags and close the door and head on down the line. Maybe it's me, maybe it's them. I'll never understand. But I'll walk away from love once more. I'll walk away from love once more. I'll walk away from love once more, like I've always done before. I hail from a strong family that struggle through the years. Can I find who's right for me and overcome my fears? Maybe it's me, maybe it's them. I'll never understand. But I'll walk away from love once more. I'll walk away from love once more. I'll walk away from love once more, like I've always done before. Could it be that I'm searching for that someone to be mine? Or could it be that I've met them, just won't accept them as my true one? And in my haste to flee those who wanted me, I took the chance on this new romance. Oh, I'll walk away from love once more. I'll walk away from love once more. I'll walk away from love once more, like I've always done before. Oh yeah. Thank you.
Woo! That was amazing. That was amazing. Thank you so much for that, Zakia. Took me back. I will now hand over to the presidents of the Rotaract clubs present and directors for any general announcements and other business.
Thank you.
East Nassau, you wanna go first?
Hey, good day. Yeah, so on behalf of the Rock Club of East Nassau, I just want to make members aware to share it in the group, and I guess you can forward it to you guys. So we have a disaster relief meeting, just basically giving different procedures and as to how we're going to proceed, realizing I know hurricane season is coming up, and also the present matter of COVID. So just looking out for that link and encouraging everybody to attend the meeting tomorrow. So that'll be it for me.
All right, thank you. So on our end, the only updates we have is just to let you know about our upcoming meeting, which is May, East of the Rock. Director Robin is on the line, she can share more. However, we're going to be officially launching tomorrow, so be sure to share the flyers, share the link to get registration up. So be sure to let your folks register as soon as possible. Okay, but we'll be detail on the presenters and the areas of special. Okay.
Kareem, I'm gonna take over for you. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so like Kareem was saying, not sure if you guys heard it, but next Saturday, coming Saturday is the 16th of May, we have our final installment of Pass the Mic, which is going to be. So if you have not already registered, you can start to do that, but we will start announcing the panelists tomorrow. So look out for that. But register because spaces are limited and we know this is a kind of a hot topic. So we are expecting that spaces will fly off the shelf. So make sure you register and get there early because I'm pretty sure it's going to be a packed session. That's it for me.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
I have an announcement as well from East Nassau. So I know Sasha alluded to it earlier today in reference to those pounds that we would have put on due to COVID-19. So we have a fitness Saturday going on this coming Saturday at 9:30. We're going to send Zoom meeting details for everyone so that you guys can come out and work out with us, get those blood pumping, get those body going. Let's drop those pounds that we would have put on. All right, so it's going to be this coming Saturday, and it's going to be done by our fitness guru, none other than Rotaractor Darius Johnson. So that's this Saturday at 9:30.
All right, thank you. We've come to the point of the meeting where we ask everybody to turn like this so we can take a lovely photo. So, let's see you in your colors with your drinks. Just giving people a few minutes to. Okay, so I'm gonna let me turn on my video with my drink. That's almost done. So just keep smiling,